Hi, it's Trixie. Let's get ready for Palm Springs Pride here at the Trixie Motel. So what if I told you that I'm out here in Palm Springs and we're gonna go over to the motel to do like a get ready together, and then we have a fabulous show here in Palm Springs. We're out here for Pride. I am obviously a huge fucking celebrity in this city, obviously. So Brandon told me to meet him right here by the Sunny sculpture. And look, it's Brandon.
Hey, Gaze and Grace, here we are again.
We out here, we're going out here to the homosexual function. We'll look at, you guys can see Palm Springs Pride, look at that. I keep getting recognized here, but after all, this is what I think. In Palm Springs, they used to have this really cool Marilyn Monroe statue that they took down because they felt like it was unfair to like kind of show her undercarriage to everyone. But I'm just gonna let Palm Springs know, if you would ever like to erect a huge statue of me in which people can look up my skirt and see my thick, uncut monster and my heavy salinated balls. You can do that, okay? You guys, you gotta get out here, Palm Springs. Obviously, the Trixie Motel is the place to stay, but there's so many wonderful businesses in town. It's beautiful every single day here. You gotta come visit Palm Springs. Oh God, you know? How should we say hi to these F words?
Okay.
Yes!
That's Trixie Mattel hate criming you.
They don't care, they don't care.
So today, we're out here with Brandon.
Hi!
No hands.
Shut up. And we are out here, it's so hot in Palm Springs, even for this time of year, and we're gonna go over to the motel. We're gonna shoot a beautiful get ready together, which you're about to watch in this video. And then we're gonna shoot some content for all the fun, I hate the word content. Basically, I'm gonna run around the motel and scream and probably make people who are staying there film with me. And then I'm gonna take a breather, and we're actually having a drag show tonight at the Hotel So-So, one of my little partner besties hotel right across town. Huge hotel where a lot of ran through girls get ran through. So honestly, last night in the lobby, like, we got in at what, midnight? We got at like 12:30. Men showing skin, dancing in the lobby. And I'm just saying, if you're wearing a jock strap, if you're wearing something where the cakes are out and there's no fabric, where are you sitting? And when you are sitting, what do you think of your wet ass?
Body makeup. Trixie's tip for body makeup when them cheeks are out, honey.
You guys could see, I'm just gonna turn the camera on so you guys can see. Look, the beautiful mountain range and everything here in Palm Springs. It's so pretty. Like, to me, maybe I'm Wisconsin and maybe I'm country or whatever. I just am in awe of, you know, how beautiful it all is. Look who it is. The diva, the doll. You look great.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, let's just film, yeah. Let's just roll. Let's just get it all. Let's get it all. Filming the strangers, oh my gosh. Gotcha, you're looking good, girl, you're looking good. Looking good.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna get really sexy and come out here later. Gorgeous, beautiful drinks. You can almost hear the grinding. So you guys can see, we're setting up to film here, and we're here in the beautiful Atomic Bombshell Suite. And there's an Atomic Blonde Shell right there. There she is. Risky in 2025 to be blonde, but here he goes. And there's the beautiful Brandon. Beautiful Brandon. Oh, a stunning candle. Oh, shit. Well, fucking well. Here we are. We are staying at the most beautiful property in the most beautiful town, in the most beautiful state, Palm Springs, California. We're at the Trixie Motel. We are here in the Atomic Bombshell room. It is honestly a room I never get to come in because it's one of the most booked. So this is huge for me. Let's get some good vibes here at the motel today. Not that we need it. We have a beautiful new candle here. It's a rose scent because I love a rose smell. It is my favorite. Went to go to breakfast this morning. Palm Springs is really in full effect. Everywhere I go here. You would think that I own a motel and did a TV show about this town and its gay pride. People screaming. I walked into breakfast today and I just walked in and waved. People clapped. And then I sat down and I got a healthy wrap. Egg whites, feta, huge if true. And today we're gonna film some stuff at the motel, and I'm hosting a drag show later at Hotel So-So. So I thought we could just get in a really nice, kind of neutral beat, because I think later I'm wearing this green gown, the one that I wore to Avita. Do you guys remember that video? I think I'm wearing that gown tonight. So I think I'm gonna keep the eyes very black and brown and creamy and neutral. That's my goal. Nick drove in from LA this morning and so did Fina. So it was heavy traffic. We're a little behind. And there's someone checking into this room in 2 hours. So we're a little bit of a time crunch. But you know what? If they have to wait 15 minutes and it's because I was sitting here pressing my pussy on the bedspread, I think they get a little special extra treat. You guys, I'm still using this Wet n Wild Prime Focus Clingy Primer. Like I told you guys, I don't even get into like sticky primers, usually. I did not like Hydro Grip from Milk. I did not like the putty primer, unless I did, honestly, but I don't remember me liking it. But I do like this for longer days. This is a 16-hour wear, and I do feel like this keeps foundation on my face, so love this product. You guys probably can't see. Fina's here too. Scream, Fina. Fina's here too. She's working on some hair. We're staying at the Hotel Soso where the show is tonight for a lot of reasons. One, this is booked for Pride, which thank you very much. You can always book yourself a stay at TrixieMotel.com. But also, the show tonight is at Hotel Soso, and I gotta tell you, as a crossdresser, walking from your hotel room to the venue without leaving the building is fierce. That's what I always do at the Royale in Boston for Halloween. It is the way to go. And I have this stunning caftan on, which you could use as a makeup dress. It's available here at TrixieMotel.com, and what I love about caftans is they are gender affirming because they are genderless. They are shapeless, they are sizeless, they are ageless, they're timeless. I'm gonna get ready today, and I picked stuff that I think will keep me going the longest, because like I said, we're doing 2 different content shoots today, and we have to host a drag show later. So I'm pretty pale right now. For Palm Springs Pride, I should have had the forethought to self-tan, but I didn't. So I'm gonna throw on my Tarte face tape. I haven't really been talking to you guys much about foundation because honestly, I've kind of just been doing face tape. It's great. Nick and I went to something so crazy yesterday. Something that YouTube called the MBA in a day for content creators. And we got to go to this basically classroom, and they had like some of the 40 top creators on YouTube get to sit through like seminars and little like peer taught classes about like YouTube. We love doing YouTube, but the people who were there were like Jubilee and like Dropout and Smosh, like these mega channels. So it was crazy to hear them talk about having like 100 people on staff and all that. Crazy. Let me just tell you what really fucking happened. So Nick and I go there, and we're all oh, this is really light on me. We're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna mix in some of this Make It Forever, darken it a little bit. Nick and I go and we sit down. It's all these like top creators, and it's in Playa Vista, California, which, you know, I live in Hollywood. It's about a 6 or 7 hour drive, I think, all the way to Playa Vista. And they had that shit at 8 in the morning. I think the first opening remarks were at 9. Was that right?
8:45.
8:45. So I'm pulling in at 8:56, and I had to text Nick to say, you better save your girl a pastry, because I got lost. If I'm not going somewhere I absolutely know where I'm going, I do get lost. Like the Volvo has great navigation. I don't look at it. It doesn't concern me. So Nick and I sit down, and you guys, they start the day. You know, and I just did the shoot for The Hollywood Reporter for YouTube, so I feel so lucky to be included in all this YouTube stuff, right? And honestly, because of you guys, just so you guys know, I think they really see us as a channel worth noticing. So thank you so much. And we talked about you, the viewer of this channel, in depth. We talked about you a lot. So everybody's giving this presentations on how to hire CEOs and how to like do this big fancy business stuff. So Nick and I get up there, and we give a presentation about creating depth of fandom, which is basically like something different that we do, because you guys, a lot of these YouTube channels, their whole business is about the video. And I feel like for us, almost everything I've ever done on YouTube has been for free, right? Oh, it was for free. Bald and the Beautiful's free. This is free. And so we kind of got up there to explain to the audience like our strategy, if you will. Like there was a part where they literally asked, who plans your content? Like who does your content calendar and strategizes for you? And Nick and I looked at each other, and I was like, us? So you guys, we get up there to speak, and after all these people talk about their 100-person teams, Nick and I are like, so it's just us. This is the whole channel. There you go. And I do think we had a lot to share. It's just such a different thing than these mega channels. I mean, we were kind of like telling the CEOs at Diet Pepsi about our lemonade stand a little bit. It was a little bring your daughter to work day. We were both the daughter, but it was really fun. It was cool to be included. It just honestly, I got kind of self-conscious up there because I was like, well, I never have to do anything out of drag, really, except this channel. And then I'm like, how am I supposed to speak to these people? You guys, they were giving presentations on things that Nick and I looked at each other, and we were just over the head. Very small brain. But then they had a happy hour at 4 o'clock, and I told them very frankly, I said, what I think you really should be doing is starting this at noon. It should be in Hollywood, and happy hour should be at the top of the day. That's kind of my feedback for the whole event, is that it probably also should be at the Abbey. I don't know. And louder music. We did talk about the importance of like I talked about when I went on my break, you guys, and I talked about the audience and how supportive y'all were and how much you were like, I don't know, transparency. Like I talked about how much TV doesn't feel real, but YouTube always feels real to me. Like I'm talking to you right now, it's real. And we also described it as people's, I'm gonna be honest, we put you guys on blast. We said it's the content people go pee listening to. You guys watch us on the toilet, you watch us in bed at night when you fall asleep. I was like, I think in some ways we are people's comfort program. And lucky for us, the world is getting so bad, comfort is very much needed. You guys, I'm not doing anything special with my contouring or anything, so I'm gonna get my contouring and highlighting going, and we'll be right back.
How you doing?
Brandon just picked me up right next to the Sonny Bono statue right by like downtown Palm Springs, which is right by Lisa Vanderpump's Star. And I want to say, I know it's kind of gross to ask, but you know, I'm friends with Kathy Griffin and so is Nick, who you know, once tried to get a Grammy nomination by calling her album For Your Consideration. And you know what? She got that nomination. So I'm just gonna say, if anybody over here in Palm Springs ever wants to give me a fucking star, I think I would be the youngest fucking person. I think the youngest person who has a star here is Lisa Vanderpump, who is obviously 25 years old. I think I'm getting better at lips and drag, but I think I'm getting worse at my nose. It's a little bit like the Supreme as one grows weaker, you know. Let's switch it up, you guys. I never used this. This Patrick Ta Major Dimension. Isn't this beautiful? I never even used this. I think this is so pretty, and it has these little kind of cream shadows to do first. And honestly, for these long days, I do feel like a little bit of cream shadow helps. So I'm gonna take my Trixie brush, this one that looks like a little cat's paw, and I like it because it's angled perfectly for this. So look, I just press, it just buffs. You know, it's been a while since I actually imparted any knowledge onto you fine people. So those of you who like to cross-dress, don't do windshield wiper washing when you're doing makeup over eyebrow glue. Just pat, because the more you pat, the more you're just burying the brow texture. If you're doing this, you're digging it up. Think about it. Really think about it. You guys, I like all this underpainting because honestly, sometimes I feel like it takes longer to underpaint, but the truth is, this cream is so easy to blend out, and then when I throw the powder over it, it sticks everywhere I want it to stick. It's like, this is kind of like drawing a guide, like a guide map. So now I'm just gonna go in with some of the shades in this Patrick palette, and I'm just gonna do a little buffed out situation before we move on to the cheeks. We're really just cruising today, you guys. Not exactly reinventing the wheel with this Trixie makeup, but for these days where I have a bunch of looks to do, I just have to go neutral. I love when I get to DJ somewhere with one look because that's when you really see me wearing like more specific, like look specific makeup. But days where I have to do a bunch of changes, like I just can't be bothered. This is kind of a New Year video too. What are the resolutions? One of my goals is to go to a snake church. They're only legal now in West Virginia. And from what I've done in my research, I talked to some people from that area of the world, and I read this online, that they are still operating in West Virginia. And there's kind of this adversarial relationship between, is it freedom of religion or is it public endangerment? And I've heard that it's hard to get in there because they don't like looky-loos. So I don't know. Do you guys think I could, I mean, look at me. Do you think I could go in there and be like, hi, I'm a local Christian. I'm just trying to check out the snakes. You know, I don't know how many, I'm gonna have to get a beard. I'm gonna have to get some like hateful woman in a prayer cloth around her head to be my wife and stumble in there drunk and just try to like, but I really wanna see it, you guys. That Amish video really opened my mind. Like now I wanna do like, my dream would be to do like a Kunk on Life travel show where I get to learn about all the different religions. Because as much as I'm a fucking asshole, I know nothing about religion. I've learned that it's kind of an asset when you have no religion trauma and no knowledge of religion. It's kind of an asset to be able to be fresh and have no trauma and actually try to understand this shit. I don't know. I did have the opportunity of going to some Amish places, and that was like really interesting after all my research to go see Amish people. I went to this place called Bread of Life that had the best biscuits I've ever had. I don't know. Does that make me open-minded? Sure. I guess I'm open-minded. I'm still waiting for that religion to show up that nobody gets hurt over it. I'm still waiting for that version of a religion to show up where no one's ever gotten their life ruined or, you know, molested or anything. I'm still waiting for that religion to rear its head. But I'm learning a lot about a lot of religions. What if I had some kind of late in life, like spiritual experience? What would you guys do? Oh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? I think it's time to do some powder. You guys, I'm still using that Glamlight Strawberry Shortcake Pink setting powder under the eyes. I'm still not totally sure if it makes a huge difference. I do think sometimes in makeup, there is some placebo effects going on with what we think things do. I don't know. My goal in life this year and going forward is, if we could be a little personal for a second, I had the privilege of doing all this therapy the last couple of years. And what I've learned about myself is I really have a hard time being angry, like at anybody for anything. My default is straight to crying or blaming myself. And so I would like to become more of some type of bitch who, I really admire you guys who have like, if someone does you wrong, you just are like, you're done and you're out. You know, I have about 5 minutes, no matter what happens, I have like 5 minutes in me before I go apologize because I would rather say it's my fault than have conflict, you know?
I want to meet that girl.
Shut up, Brandon. Shut up, Brandon. You fucking it.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear anything? The hotel's haunted.
You can apologize to these people that are outside your window?
Well, they can't wait till I take my clothes off. You guys, I'm literally just filming in front of this window and people are just out there swimming. I don't think they're looking in here because frankly, it's probably rude to look in people's rooms. Hey. Have you guys, my other thing I found out that I like, do you guys know who Johnny Carson is? Do you guys know the old TV host? You can find all old Johnny Carson. You want to talk comfort programming? The lighting, the sound of his voice, the cadence of how he talks to cameras and talks to the guests. It's like crack to me. It is like one of those electric machines that rocks the baby. That shit works me out. My also prayer for this year, my prayer is that the millennial white gays who are like obsessed with 90s core, like Goosebumps and stuff, I hope that they find help. Even me, like I love Scream, but I'm not gonna be a Scream gay. You know what I mean? You know what else I've been thinking about a lot, you guys? Maybe this is too much. I've been thinking, if I just died one day, how many people have a video weekly? Like, I will have a video that I filmed the week I die. And I think you should upload it. The other thing I thought about, you guys, when we were at this YouTube thing, we were talking about channels, YouTube channels where people have left their own channel over time and then it becomes like a big content channel or whatever. What if I died? What would I want to happen to the YouTube channel? Would I want somebody to keep running it and uploading on it? Would I want it to be just taken down? I don't know. That's what I mean. What would you do with it though? Like if I died and I left you the YouTube channel, what would you do with it realistically? I think it could become like a Trixie Media where like it's a bigger, like
the queer version of Smosh.
Yeah, like a queer Smosh, like a queer Funny or Die.
Yeah.
Where it became like a content hub for other queer artists. I would be fine with that. And there's my on-camera verbal contract. If I do die, this is my verbal will right now, what I want to happen to this channel. If I did die, I would want the channel to be used for good, let people make funny content that speaks to people that's fun. Let everybody get paid at least a day rate and something good. And let it never become so big of a business that people don't enjoy doing it. You can repackage the content for Pornhub, give the money to some wellness shelters. Oh, if anybody wants to make a documentary of my life, you can use all this footage from the YouTube if you want. Someday you can be like, look what this bitch was doing. She was out here doing this. And they can pay for it. I'm not saying it's free use. I don't own moving parts. Like I have no say over what happens to that or what, you know, but it's in the hands of somebody I trust that with. Does that make sense? So I hope whoever ends up owning the channel or inheriting the channel is just somebody I can trust. And I hope that they all start kind of, you know, treating me a little differently around here perhaps. You know, it's kind of a new year and everybody treats me like shit and
now
you know.
You're replaceable.
See, and no kidding, you guys, I'm gonna do this. Okay, this is my Trixie Hydro Jug here for the motel, and I'm just gonna put this right here as it doubles as a lovely mirror holder. Oh, this is nice actually. We were watching these channels talk about how the host leaves, and I could feel Nick like grip my leg and be like, you're not leaving. Because I was listening to these hosts talk about, oh, this was so-and-so's last video, and then we slowly introduced a new host. And I was like, well, we already have a fake Trixie. I could make my exit, you know what I mean? I do wish if I had a dream for this channel, I do wish like this channel had levels and lanes. Like I almost wish I could share this channel with another artist or two who could upload and kind of start their own following on this channel. That would be fun. Like different types of content. Like we already have drag. I would love someone really funny because we don't have that. Oh, damn, I'm fucking up this makeup. I can't see. Remember when Brittany Broski was on this channel, you guys? And she said, when I close my eyes, I can't see. You guys, I just went to the premiere of Royal Court the other day. It was really cool. Brittany looked beautiful. She had so much fake hair in it. Here's a picture. And I got to see Drew and she was there. And one of my other dream projects, you guys, would be to do something with, what did you love if me and Caleb and Brittany and Drew got to do something together? I don't care what it is, but I would love to do something. Imagine those people in a room screaming. The other thing I want to do this year, I want to meet Abby Phillip. Do you guys know her? She moderates all those political discussions on the news. I think she is just, first of all, one of the only people on the news who looks great. The hair and the makeup, and you know, obviously she's a beautiful woman. But I often watch the news. I watch a lot of news, and these people look like absolute shit. I don't mean to be hater, but I just want people to look their best when they're on the news. And I wish sometimes I could reach to the screen and just be like, you gotta brush that hair, girl. And I know they're journalists, and maybe in some ways they feel above it, but I feel like the better you look, the more people will listen to what you have to say. And I do believe in journalism school, they probably have some conversations about what to look like. And sometimes I just wonder if those conversations should be ongoing. I'm really struggling, you guys, with this contour right now. If you only knew the weird thing about it. What else is my goals of the year? You guys, I love to DJ. I hope I get to DJ some more music festivals. And like Coachella was so fun and transformative. I was shaking in my boots the whole day. And then I got there and I walked off. It was one of the fleeting moments as a performer where you walk off stage and you go, I did everything I meant to do up there. And I did even more than I meant to do. And all of these people were here to see it. I just felt so good about it. You know, a lot of times too, I'm aware that I'm the first drag queen to do a lot of things. And so I often think like I'm representing us in a way. I'm representing some people. If I'm the first and only drag queen they've ever seen, I am going to stick in their mind forever as to like whether or not that was enjoyable. And so I try to really go up there and deliver, you know. You guys, I'm gonna do my black and white liner. You guys have seen that a billion times, but I think this looks pretty good and we'll be right back. Well. I forgot the camera wasn't rolling. I finished the eyeliner like I said. It looks exactly as it normally looks. So I'm taking a little bit of this pencil from Anastasia. This is Dusty Rose. I just been so using all the Trixie pencils that I'm kind of forgetting about some of my old favorites. So I'm just gonna use this. I think this really is the year of, I was listening to Pod Save America and they were talking about like, we all can only be as stressed out as we can when politically so much is stacked. The whole thing is stacked against now. You know what I mean? Like even journalism is so out the window right now because never have we had like a president who actually controls which reporters are even allowed in the press room, and he only really wants the ones who think he's the best thing ever. So we just all can only worry so much because we all can only control what we control. So I think this is the year of, I don't know, not turn off your brain, but you gotta take care of yourself a little bit. You gotta take care of yourself a little bit. Honestly, take a break, take a day off, go on vacation, go on a trip, go on a special trip, okay? I know Katya and I are so jaded because we've been everywhere 50 times, but like, don't be like us. Go on a special trip, open your eyes, take in the world around you. Come to Palm Springs, come to the Trixie Motel. You never know when I may just walk through that pink fucking gate. I walked in here today with cameras like Valerie Cherish. I'm gonna take a little bit of this from the Patrick Ta palette, this cream shadow. I've never used it on my lips. I'm gonna try it. Another resolution I have, you guys, I want to get back to, I miss streaming. I want to come back to streaming. I miss playing video games. I miss connecting on the computer live. I miss spending the day, like setting up my stream, figuring out videos I might want to show, figuring out what games I want to play and what I want to do on the stream. I miss like having a theme and like a story to the stream. I really loved, honestly, it's the closest thing I think was probably what live television feels. It's like the rush of live anything, but I get to control the lighting and I get to be seated the whole time. Love that. So I don't know if I come back to streaming this year. I mean, I want to, and I would love to do more with you guys. Actually really pretty on the lips. I don't think Patrick Ta was thinking of drag queens overdrawing their lips when he did this shadow palette, but that's what I'm doing, ho. This looks pretty good. I'm gonna throw in some mascara. You guys, I'm still really enjoying this beautiful House Labs mascara. It is so volumizing. It's that B structure mascara. If I remember correctly, the ingredients are helped to build out the structure of your lashes and keep them healthier over time. And it's very volumizing too. Y'all, I'm gonna throw on some lashes, and then maybe if we have time, we could take a spin around the motel, shall we? Well, we look incredible, so I think we have a whole bar full of guests, and what if I surprise the absolute shit out of them? Just kidding, I already made sure it was okay if we went in there and filmed. But let's just pretend it's a surprise, okay? Oh my goodness. Are you okay that we're filming?
Yes,
sorry.
no.
Look, Rufus is here.
I know.
Hi, girl.
I used to know the person who owned this before was the
Ruby Montana.
Yeah, Ruby Montana.
That is so crazy. The celebrity bus is here, and obviously we're gonna go say hello. What? Girls. What? I will. Don't make me get on the bus. Don't make me get on the goddamn bus.
Ma'am, do we know you?
Oh my
Did you
gosh.
buy a ticket?
Hello, I am a local business owner.
Hi, Trixie.
Well, this was as weird as I thought it would be. I'll see you guys later. You know? Yes. Hello all. Hello. Welcome to Palm Springs. I'm Trixie Mattel. I own the Trixie Motel. And you know, if you guys get tired of sleeping on a bus, you come see me, okay?
Yeah, we will. Thank you.
Bye. Happy to be involved, you know? Happy to be involved. Hi everybody. Hi. Wow. Wow. Palm Springs Gay Pride. Hi. Love your flip phone. Oh, thank you. Anybody else? Yes, you take those, you take those, you take those. Should we do like a big cheers? Yeah. Let's come on. All right, cheers to the homosexuals who chose to come to the gayest place in the world, in the gayest city in the world, for the gayest day in that city of the world. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cheers, 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 cheers. We're all gonna live forever. Nothing bad is ever gonna happen. I heard a lot of you swallow very hard. It is Pride.